I spent 419 hours building a replica of a $36,000 office chair and somehow ended up in the newspaper. It started as a simple goal. I wanted to build something that I thought I'd never be able to afford. Because let's be real, I'm not dropping 36 grand on an office chair. A few weeks into starting the build, I heard about a national furniture building competition and I thought I'd give it a shot. I originally planned for this to take 5 months because I'm only working on this part-time. But now I have to finish it in 3 months because of the deadline. I still had a lot to complete. The cushion, the upholstery, and the base. And mind you, I still didn't know how to sew. The first hurdle was shaping the cushion. It had to match the original design and pass the sit test, because this was the part that determines if the chair was even comfortable. And just to be clear, this wasn't about trying to save money or even trying to build a more comfortable chair than one you can buy in a store. And for anyone curious, I have no intentions of selling this chair, and in no way am I claiming these designs as my own. Competitions like this one typically focus on the craftsmanship of a piece, not necessarily the originality of the design. With the foam done, it was time to learn how to sew, or at least enough to make it look like I knew what I was doing. My mom showed me the basics and I started by sewing a bandana for my dog. After 50 more hours of YouTube tutorials, I took on the upholstery. The center panel was the hardest part because of its intricate pattern. I considered hiring a pro, but it wouldn't have been my own work. An 18-hour sewing marathon for just 2 panels, then another 40 hours to finish the rest. At this point, it was crunch time. With just a couple weeks left, my checklist was packed. I still had to paint the shell, build the base, finish assembly, take photos, and then submit the project. It became pretty clear I wasn't going to be able to finish everything. The base was the biggest hurdle. It had a levitating design that I couldn't replicate in time. And as much as I wanted to build it, I just had to let it go. So I swapped in a standard office chair base so I had a chance at crossing the finish line. Submitting the project was such a relief, but then I saw there were 1,500 other entries. But all I could do was sit and wait. About a month passed before I finally heard back. The local newspaper reached out when they got word of the news that a local builder took 2nd place in a national tournament. Now I know the chair doesn't look identical to the original, but after 419 hours, I'm still pretty proud of it. And the best part is, I have a lot more ideas for future workspace builds.